Hello everyone, I am BowserJrXD. Welcome to the Heart of Healthcare 200 at Kansas Speedway. Race 9 of 25 for the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series in 2025. This race will mark the halfway point of the season for the Truck Series regular season. Ain't that crazy? So by my count, intermediate, this is the Truck Series fourth intermediate race out of 5, yeah, and they run 5 different intermediates. So Kansas, I believe a lot. I'm trying to remember who won this last year. I mean, my mind would say Corey Heim because it's Corey freaking Heim. But I'll just double check. He will not be on the pole. That pole instead will belong to Jake Garcia. Yeah, Heim won it last year. So, anyway, 31 trucks arrived today. Yeah, Truck Series number is continuously struggling, as per usual.
Go right up next to that outside wall or run down at the bottom. There's so many options for the drivers, and that's what drivers love, being able to take a truck and drive where they ain't, pass somebody where they're not running, and that's what we're going to see tonight. It's going to be great.
Well, Michael, earlier, I mean, every driver we heard from, they were so excited to be here. They love
This
racing
finishing
here.
touches.
You know, we do have 2 Cup drivers in the field, Carson Hosevar and William Byron. Byron is one of 2 bars trucks going to the rear. He's got his work cut out for him, but it can be done.
Absolutely. This is a track you can pass at. I'm sure William was really excited to see him pass those cars.
It's where he got his first win.
That's a lot of fun as a driver, but probably wants to start up the front. Can't wait to see these guys race tonight.
All right, let's now go trackside to kick things off with opening ceremonies.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, please rise as you are able. Remove your hats and veterans render a hand salute as the Nevada High School Junior ROTC Color Guard presents our nation's colors. Here to offer tonight's invocation, please welcome from the Chief Ministry Office for Unconventional Business Network, Pastor Mike Willich.
Let's pray. Heavenly Father, we thank you for this beautiful weather you brought to us tonight. Thank you for this beautiful track, the racers, their teams, those behind the scenes, and these amazing fans. Father, we ask that you would watch over everyone on and off the track, grant them safety and sportsmanship. And God, would you please grant us tonight some entertainment and unity. It's in the mighty name of Jesus that all God's race fans said, amen and amen.
Here to perform our national anthem, please welcome Connection Point Church.
Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light?
It's so hot in here. My God. I turn on the freaking thermostat.
Whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we walk.
Oh, there we go. Oh, that'll help.
And the rockets red, the bombs bursting in, they through the night.
That was quite an anthem. Boo! Boo! Get that man off my screen.
For 200 miles of racing from Kansas Speedway, we'll hear from drivers and we'll fire the engines next.
Motorsports isn't complicated. It's made up of races where you go as fast as you can, as best as you can, as sideways as you can, and whatever this is. Our team, Toyota Gazoo Racing. We make some seriously fast cars. Like this one, and this one, definitely this one. And they all have great drivers, ones that win, like win a lot. Look at all these legends.
This shirt is not meant to indicate I'm part of a police academy. I got a shirt from the head of the college that I go to. It's like just like a souvenir.
If I can turn a dirt patch into a lush lawn, I can do anything. CBD, that's what you always do.
Yeah. Look how thick it is. It is thick. Yeah.
It's lawn fixing time with Scott's dirt filter grass seed.
Knock, knock. The mountain is calling.
Give me a mountain with lots to do. Give me the sunshine. Give me that blue.
We're not there yet.
They protect.
I got 2 weeks to Charlotte.
Their dedication is why we race free. Their neighbors, friends, and fellow fans. They put it all on the line. So when the green flag flies, we do too. NASCAR salutes, together with Coca-Cola, honors those who serve at home and abroad.
Meet Earl. Earl, like all cats, craves food that's meaty and juicy. But in a dog eats first world, he's never had food made with his needs in mind. Luckily, his human found Smalls. Smalls makes gently cooked fresh food that's junk-free. Just meaty, juicy, natural ingredients. Ready to make 9 lives 10? Visit smalls.com/TV to receive your first box.
Everything comes out amazing.
It literally tastes like it just came out of a restaurant. This is incredible.
This thing is a lifesaver.
Discover the only system of chef-crafted meals, smart oven, and app that makes cooking as simple as scanning a QR code. With Tavala, you can easily explore a wide array of meals, artfully crafted by talented chefs. It's like, well, magic. No mess, no prep, just effortless meals that are ready to go. Discover the magic of Tavala today.
How about this guy, Raja Karu?
This kid is fast in anything he gets in. What a run through the field. Raja has power.
Well, it certainly has been the tale of 2 seasons for Raja Karu. 3 finishes, a 22nd or worse in the first 4, and now he's on a hot streak. 4 straight top 10 finishes. So,
And then of course it dies.
That's right, Jimmy. Rajah Cruz has been on a roll as of late. What's allowed you guys to have this consistency right now, and how do you keep that going out here tonight?
Yeah, Josh, I think it's more of a confidence thing on my end, but also just our team just gelling really well and pulling right in the right direction with not only our 4 trucks, but also the 9 with an alliance there. So we're super proud of the men and women at Spire and Chevrolet and GM for giving us the tools to get our stuff better and be up there with 11 of them guys. So super excited to represent HendrickCars.com tonight, and hopefully we have a good result and continue the momentum we've had as of late.
And Jamie, he told me earlier this truck is a beast, so look out for the 71 tonight.
yeah, I like what he said there, Josh. Confidence. It goes so far.
Yeah, you know, that big win he had in Las Vegas last year, it kind of shows he can win on these mile and a halves. He wants to get that magic back, and his season's getting better every race.
It's just cool to see him have the momentum that he has and know that he's going to start this engine, a winner on the mile and a half before, like you said, and have a chance to take that beast that he's talking about to victory lane.
How about his teammates? I mean, he's got Carson Hocevar, William Byron, and we know the kid's not scared to talk to anybody and get some advice and learn.
Yeah, every week the Spire trucks seem to be rotating drivers with their cup roster from either Hendrick or their cup roster with you're going to see it today, Carson Hocevar, Justin Haley, Michael McDowell. And so that's a lot to pull off.
Along with Xfinity drivers, Sanchez and
then, like Jamie said, he's a sponge. You'll see him down there on pit road taking in all that information all the time.
Yeah, I said the hardest thing is just knowing when to trim the fat, not taking too much information. Well, Raja and 30 other truckers are strapped in and ready. Let's go trackside to fire engines.
All right.
Speedway, give a big NASCAR welcome to Dr. Michelle Dew. By day, she is the medical director of the Women's Heart Care Program at Advent Health Shawnee Mission. But today, she is here to say the most famous words in Motorsports. Take it away, Dr. Michelle Dew.
Drivers, start your engine.
That was weak. Okay, starting 31st. Driving the number 22, all-row steel, metal, and plastics Ford for Reum Brothers Racing. 32 years old from Grass Lake, Michigan, Morgan Baird. Starting 30th. Driving the number 33, Levrack Ford for Reum Brothers Racing. 39 years old from Scottsdale, Arizona, Frankie Muniz, the first rookie in the field. Starting 29th. Driving the number 02, Sonesta International Hotels Chevrolet for Young's Motorsports. 25 years old from Litchfield Park, Arizona, Nathan Bird. Starting 28th. Driving the number 76, Forge Truck Centers Chevrolet for Freedom Racing Enterprises. 29 years old from Crevecoeur, Missouri, Spencer Boyd. Starting 27th. Driving the number 2, Timcast Ford for Reum Brothers Racing. 35 years old from Hoax Bluff, Alabama, Cody Dennison. Starting 26th. Driving the number 5, Pedal Commander Toyota for Tricon Garage. 25 years old from Hillsborough, California, Tony Breidinger. Starting 25th, driving the number 88, Menards Serta Ford for ThorSport Racing. 48 years old from Tulare, California, Matt Crafton. And of course, Breidinger before him is the second rookie in the field. Starting 24th, driving the number 1, Sprecher Toyota for Tricon Garage. 28 years old from Atlanta, Georgia, Brandon Jones. Starting 23rd, driving the number 66, Mohawk Northeast Inc. Ford for ThorSport Racing. 18 years old from Mooresville, North Carolina, Luke Baldwin. Starting 22nd, driving the number 19, Gates Hydraulic Chevrolet for McAnally Hilgeman Racing. 34 years old from Kannapolis, North Carolina, Daniel Hemrick. Starting 21st, driving the number 91, Motion Industries Chevrolet for McAnally Hilgeman Racing. 24 years old from Loomis, California, Jack Wood. Starting 20th, driving the number 81, MKS Pipe and Valve Chevrolet for McAnally Hilgeman Racing. 26 years old from Charlotte, North Carolina, Connor Mosak, the third rookie in the field. Starting 19th, driving the number 52, Hallmar International Toyota for Hallmar Friesen Racing. 41 years old from Niagara-on-the-Lake, Canada, Stuart Friesen. Starting 18th, driving the number 42, JF Electric Utilitra Chevrolet for Nice Motorsports. 28 years old from Lynchburg, Virginia, Matt Mills. Starting 17th, driving the number 44, Autoventive Precision Chevrolet for Nice Motorsports. 28 years old from Driftwood, Texas, Bailey Curry. Starting 16th, driving the number 34, Love's RV Stop Ford for Front Row Motorsports. 22 years old from Bahama, North Carolina, Lane Riggs. Starting 15th, driving the number 9, Champion Power Equipment Chevrolet for CR7 Motorsports. 40 years old from Fairhope, Alabama, Grant Enfinger. Starting 14th, driving the number 77, Telcel Chevrolet for Spire Motorsports. 20 years old from Mexico City, Mexico, Andres Perez, the third highest rookie in the field. Starting 13th, driving the number 38, Long John Silver's Ford for Front Row Motorsports. 22 years old from Talking Rock, Georgia, Chandler Smith. Starting 12th, driving the number 18, Liuna Chevrolet for McAnally Hilgeman Racing. 24 years old from San Bernardino, California, Tyler Ankrum. Starting 11th, driving the number 07, HendrickCars.com Chevrolet for Spire Motorsports. 27 years old from Charlotte, North Carolina, William Byron. Now for the top 10. Starting 10th, driving the number 17, First Auto Group Toyota for Tricon Garage. 18 years old from Seacock, Massachusetts, Gio Ruggiero, the second highest rookie in the field. Starting 9th, driving the number 15, Place of Hope Toyota for Tricon Garage. 26 years old from Artesia, New Mexico, Tanner Gray. Starting 8th, driving the number 26, Rackley Roofing Chevrolet for Rackley War. 19 years old from Lebanon, Tennessee, Dawson Sutton, the highest starting rookie. Starting 7th, driving the number 45, DQS, Mascowl Technologies, Chevrolet for Nice Motorsports. 21 years old from Willow Park, Texas, Caden Honeycutt. Starting 6th, driving the number 71, HendrickCars.com Chevrolet for Spire Motorsports. 22 years old from Washington, D.C., Raja Caruth. Starting 5th, driving the number 99, Bommarito Automotive Group Ford for Thor Sport Racing. 28 years old from Louisville, Kentucky, Ben Rhodes. Starting 4th, driving the number 7, Delaware Life Chevrolet for Spire Motorsports. 27 years old from Portage, Michigan, Carson Hocevar. Starting 3rd, driving the number 90, it's Hocevar, highest starting Chevrolet. Starting 3rd, driving the number 98, Soda Sense Curb Records Ford for Thor Sport Racing. 30 years old from Seymour, Wisconsin, Ty Majeski. Starting on the outside pole, driving the number 11, Safe Light plus Foster Love Toyota for Tricon Garage. 22 years old from Marietta, Georgia, Corey Heim. And on the pole, driving the number 13, Quanta Services Ford for Thor Sport Racing. With a pole time of 30.742 seconds and an average speed of 175.655 miles per hour. 20 years old from Monroe, Georgia, Jake Garcia. That is your starting lineup for today's Heart of Healthcare 200.
And Josh Sims. Good evening, Josh.
Good evening, Jamie. It's been a tough stretch for your defending champion, Ty Majeski. Just one top 10 in the last 5 races. And you know what? Kansas hasn't been too good to him either. Just a best finish of 15th in the last 4 races here. I caught up with Ty earlier today, and he told me, look, our confidence is not shaken. What has taken a hit, that's our arsenal of trucks. He said the truck they have tonight is a brand new truck that was supposed to debut at Charlotte, but they had to expedite the process, get it ready for tonight. After practice, he said that truck is pretty good. Let's see if Ty Majeski and this 98 team get this to be a race-winning truck by the end of the night, Amanda.
Hey, Josh, it was Connor Zillich that was originally supposed to compete in the 07 truck tonight, but as he continues to recover from home, William Byron got the call last Friday, and there was no hesitation out of the 2016 Rookie of the Year in the Craftsman Truck Series. He picked up 7 wins that season, including right here in Kansas, and told me that while that season is a distant memory for him now, that the Truck Series has good vibes. Well, he'll need to channel those good vibes tonight. As you said, Jamie, he will start from the rear. There was a hole in the radiator. That has been replaced, but as you guys also discussed, if there was a place to happen, Kansas Speedway is not a bad place for a miscue to kick off this race tonight. Thank you, Amanda. I like it. Good vibes here in the Truck Series. Let's now take a look at our track description sponsored by Craftsman. Michael?
The Craftsman track description is going to consist of the track being 1.5 miles in length. We talk about how racy this place is. That variable banking in the corners lead to that, as you can see, from 17 to 20 degrees. Backstretch relatively flat. Some good banking through the tri-oval here in the front straightaway.
And on the Craftsman race analysis, length 134 laps. Here's the key part.
34 laps, okay.
Stage 1, stage 2.
134 laps.
Stages, without pitting. You'll have to pit at the end, probably stage 1. But the final stage, Michael, you're going to have to pit in that stage, and you are going to want 4 tires. The timing of how the crew chiefs manage this is going to be pivotal to who wins today.
But we saw a lot of fall in the tires, over a second and a half in 15, 20 laps. So look for these guys to come into stage 1, get 4, into stage 2, get 4. And then, like you said, Brad, figure out how long you want to run in that final stage before you hit pit road again.
Be very, very key to winning this race. Pit too early, get trapped under yellow, get a lap down, your whole day, your whole night can be ruined very quickly. But pit too late, run out of gas, any of those kinds of issues, you'll lose a lot of track position. Your race can get ruined really quickly that way too.
We have 2 onboards for tonight. The first is 18 of Tyler Ankrum, having a career season. Look forward to following along with him throughout the night.
And Brad, you get to do this thing, racing every week. I don't get to anymore. And these onboards, we get on board and ride along with these guys. It is just so real.
Yes.
It's exactly what it feels like to be out there.
Yeah, you can see all the trucks in front of Daniel Hemrick right now. You know what he's thinking? Please don't crash in front of me on the first lap. Let's get a good start to this race.
Well, the push and shove will start on lap 1, Jamie. I can promise you that.
Absolutely. Daniel
Let's
Hemrick
find out.
starting
134 laps around the 1.5-mile tri-oval. Here we go at NASCAR's greatest track. The truck's ready to race off into the sunset. We are green at Kansas. Whoa, that's a shaky start. Jake Garcia almost getting wrecked, it looks like. And we're off.
The white line, highly frowned upon. We're going to see if NASCAR moves in for a ball now.
Oh, that was almost a bad. Oh, we got a wreck already. Ankrum hit the wall. And Majeski's falling back as well. Perez getting stuck. Oh, Jesus Christ. What are they doing?
We stay green, guys.
Fuck's sake, man.
Battle up front. Corey Hunt.
Well, Corey Heim takes the lead and is going to drive off into the sunset. Someone's smoking hard. It's a blue truck.
The 71.
We're going to make a bold move to the outside.
Is that Dawson Sutton?
And Raja digging down low. That's Dawson Sutton smoking there. In that 26.
Almost went up. Majeski to pit road.
With a flat tire right off the bat. Start we have.
Josh Sims was just talking about it being a brand new race truck. They expedited the process to make things turn around here. And right away, issues with Ty Majeski, our defending truck champion. Corey Heim out front. Jake Garcia, Raja Carew third. Tanner Gray, Carson Hocevar, the top 5.
Great battles all over the racetrack.
I think this start was a result of Jake Garcia.
Well, he didn't get going.
Get contact here from Tommy Jesse. Going to spin the tires, go down on the.
Oh, Sutton's got a problem.
Weaving back and forth. And then we're going to get to turn 1, Michael, and Tommy Jesse's going to get put 3 wide. And right here, contact with Carson Hocevar. That's what's going to cause his right front tire to go down.
Sutton's got the flat. Ankrum hit the wall earlier as well. It's not.
Oh, we got a spin.
Oh, he's spun. Are you kidding me? He's on pit road, though.
He has issues. He goes around.
Flat left rear tire. The yellow is not out yet.
Come on, get it going.
No yellow? Here comes
Yellow is out.
Oh, come on.
Time tonight. 3 laps in for Dawson Sutton. He gets it spun back around, and he brings it down pit road.
What?
This whole field is just catching their breath. You just won 3 laps, and there was contact every corner, tire smoking, and
This whole booth is catching his breath too from that crazy start. And you know who that was a huge break for, Brad? Ty Majeski. You know, he
Yes.
lost 1 lap, got his tire, got back on the track. He's going to get the free pass here.
he'll be back in this race.
So Corey Heim is now officially led in every race this year. There's the issue for the 26. Tries to hang on to it. Around he goes. We're under caution.
Join the more than
That was so stupid. Right now during the commercials, I'm playing Pilot Wings, like all right. What the heck? What the fuck is up with this? I'm stuck on this, trying to do a dive and a hang glider.
Now, it all began on lap number 1. A lot of contact here.
Well, I think Jake Garcia is holding back. Maybe he's going to get a little bit of a late start in the box to try to get an advantage. But you see right there, bam, into the back of Jake with Majeski, shoved him off the road. NASCAR said because he got back on the road and did not improve his position, they did not penalize him for that. But then, Brad, things get a little bit crazy.
Yes, we're going to see.
Yeah, so kind of with Majeski, that's in his tire grind. That sends him going way down in the pack, causes Ankrum to hit the wall, cuts the tire on the 26, a slow leak, and holds up a bunch of other trucks. Mills, Perez.
All these trucks are now damaged.
You know what I loved? I said we'd see 3, 4 wide. Well, we saw 5 wide the first turn, and watch what happens to Ankrum. Shoved up by Dawson.
Bam.
Into that outside wall, but he was able to keep going.
And Dawson Sutton, he loses a tire, causes this yellow. You can see where that contact came from. There's a lot of tore up trucks on the first corner of the first lap here, Michael.
So Tyler Ankrum pitted from 20th. Carson Hocevar came in and pitted from 4th. So let's get an update on Majeski, Josh.
Yeah, well, you saw the issue at the start of the race with the 98, got back into the back of the 13th, caused some damage to that right front. The tire went down. He came in the pit to get that fixed, but they didn't fix the damage, went back out, and the right front went down again. So he's actually going to have to come back in and pit to address that. They're going to do that with about 1 to go, Amanda.
Yeah, it was a conservation strategy for Brian Pappy as he brought in Carson Hocevar. I got over here, he had his head looking to the sky in disbelief. That left rear on that truck was bent in and said, I just can't risk losing a tire in this race early on. We're going to need all of these tires considering of what's ahead in this race tonight. Okay, so we're under caution because Dawson Sutton had gone around at the entrance to pit road. NASCAR is now holding him 2 laps for intentionally bringing out that caution.
Well, yeah, that's never good.
We haven't seen that penalty in quite some time. NASCAR does not want to interfere with the pace of the race. They obviously feel like he did, in spite of him having a flat tire. And this is a strong message to the field, not just today, but the fields that you'll see in the NASCAR Xfinity Series and the NASCAR Cup Series. And what they're trying to say is, very intently here, we do not want to see you purposely cause yellows. Now, I'm not entirely sure, Jamie and Michael, if he did this on purpose, but NASCAR feels they did, and that's what matters.
What could be the case?
Damn. Well, and you know, it's interesting call actually. You don't know. Maybe they. So let's say maybe they listen to his radio.
What about this action? We got Ankrum on pit road. We got Majeski on pit road. We've had Hocevar there. Oh, by the way, we're only 7 laps into this baby.
Yes, a lot of tore up trucks here. All of them. I don't think any of them have critical damage, Michael, but all of them have enough damage to where they have tire rubs and different things going on that are going to affect the rest of their day. They've got this opportunity to fix it, and they're taking advantage of that. Here you see Ty Majeski working a baseball bat in between the fender, trying to get clearance so they don't lose another right front tire. Under yellow, like we were talking with Josh, he did pop a second tire. So when we go back green here, which we will, looks like this time by, they need to make sure that thing is not rubbing again.
I think they've taken a lot of time to do just what you said, Brad, and get a lot of clearance on that right front. Bringing in another Goodyear Eagle there.
I just can't believe Ty Majeski's liking this racetrack, Michael. We talked about it, he did earlier. He said, I know, this is about my worst 1.5-mile track, but we're turning things around in their lap number 1.
Well, we can put all this behind us, Brad. Something happens this early, you get back on the lead lap, you get over.
You got a shot. Yes, you got a shot. We'll have to see if Ty can dig out.
Almost ready to go green again.
He's going to lose that another lap, so it's going to be hard. But these guys are ready to go back racing.
All right.
I was holding Majeski for fueling twice, so he will be held 1 lap as the leaders make their way out of turn 4.
Time to restart, see if we can go have a clean-ass finish or clean-ass racing at all. Here we go. We're green again. Someone got way out of line already. Two, 3, 4 wide almost.
Here comes Kane Honeycutt on the high side.
Being so fast in practice, he's showing that.
Chandler Smith is up to second. Garcia trying to go 4 wide, blocked by Bailey Curry. Look at Enfinger, he's up to 3rd. 4th, excuse me. Honeycutt is in 3rd.
Very quickly, he's trying to regain those positions.
Grant Enfinger with a big move, up to 4th now.
You know how good he is here. He's won before. showing early that he's got the speed to do it again. Nice start too for Tanner Gray in that 15 truck. There's a guy we talked to, the 34, Lane Riggs. Had a really solid practice. Felt like he had a good long run truck. We'll see how that pays off.
Tell you one guy that's shaking his head is Jake Garcia back there in 10th. Like I said,
Slow car, Luke Baldwin.
chaotic. And
We've got this year with
Baldwin,
Baldwin, yes. He's got a right front tire flat.
he makes it down the pit road. We stay.
Oh, you see him making contact up here off of the corner. This blue truck right here. That'll cut your tire down really quickly in this series, the way the fenders are built. And Caden Honeycutt, he is on a roll here. He's going to look for second place. Chandler Smith right on the inside there.
Good battle here for that second spot. We know how fast Chandler's been all year long. And Caden Honeycutt's been a guy that we're watching too, knowing that he has everything it takes to go to victory lane. Since he's showed up in the truck series, he's just been fast.
I agree. Super impressive. I've seen this guy make moves over the last season or so. Sometimes in a limited opportunity. He's got a great full-time opportunity. He's making the most of it.
Brad, what's that like when you feel like maybe you're a little bit faster as Caden does against Chandler Smith here, but because you can run the wall, because you can run low, I mean, is that fun for you knowing you have the options?
It is. You know, I think this is a really fun track for the drivers. You see the bottom lane, obviously a shorter distance, and you can make some time, but the top lane has the banking. That little extra banking will carry a little more speed, and they're built to offset each other. And you're seeing that. Wow, some big side drafts here by the one.
Brandon Jones trying to make a move on Ben Rhodes. Got Hocevar and Mosak behind him. They're going to try and split him through the middle. Well, no, he will be split in the middle. And they both get by him.
Got the job done there.
This race is so fast. Already just 17 laps to go in stage number 1. 30 laps here, 30 laps in the second stage, 74 laps. Will close us out in stage 3.
I see Brad Enfinger's already migrated up against the wall. Caden Honeycutt making his way up there as well into that third lane. Kind of the cue the drivers look for is the seams on the pavement. And you know when you're above that seam, you're in the more banking zone. And so you'll see them run their left side tires quite often right on that seam because they want that little extra bit of banking, right?
See the biggest movers since the restart. Carson Hocevar up 9. Tyler Ankrum as well. Both drivers had damage in that lap 1 incident.
There's Ben Rhodes drafting up on the back of that 7 truck of Hocevar.
15 laps to go in stage number 1. Corey Hahn with a 1 second lead over Chandler Smith. We'll step aside, but you won't miss a thing.
Lane Riggs and Tanner Gray going for 6th place.
There's absolutely nothing.
Matt Crafton up to 16th. I think no. That's way in the back, farther back. That's 18th, 19th, 20th.
You can get an up-close look at the sport's best drivers as we battle through downtown. And with live music from Zach Brown Band and Family Fun, it's a NASCAR experience on a whole other level. Hey, I'll be on the edge of my seat. NASCAR Chicago Street Race, July 5th and 6th.
Win one championship, you're celebrated. Win twice, they call you a hero.
That's, I think, hosting the battle for 10th. I see Garcia and then Ruggiero. Ruggiero's 10th. Then Hemrick, Byron, and Hocevar. All right, we're back.
Corey Heim continues to lead, stretching that lead by 2/10. He's now led more laps at Kansas than any other track. Let's get an update from Josh.
Just an update on the 13 of Jake Garcia. Had that issue on the start of the race. Came over the radio and told the team, yeah, I'm on the splitter just a little bit. I don't have the grip I need in this truck right now as he's dropped all the way back to 9th place. His team told him, hey, you got to fight through this. We'll get to the end of the stage. We'll address it. But don't fade when those tires fade. He's fighting to keep that truck where it is right now, guys.
Well, that's sure easy to say, crew chief. But when the handling goes away on this truck, and they do, you have a handful of them. You're seeing that right now. I like what I'm seeing out of Daniel Hemrick. He looks really good right now, guys. He's right at the top. He's had a couple of really good moves he's been able to make up there. And here comes
Byron up to 12th, so Ruggiero isn't falling back. Hocevar is now in the 10th place. 9 laps to go in stage 1.
With another strong truck, but Williams really using that high group. Look at that momentum there he gains on the exit, and he's going to heat up that 19 of Hemrick here in the next lap or so.
Love William Byron's attitude. Got the call a week ago, and he said, yeah, put me in, coach. He said, I love the truck series. He said earlier in an interview, it brings back such great memories, Michael, when he ran here. I mean, that year he had the truck series rookie of the year. He got the win. Loves it. A little less pressure over here.
Brad, you know this. Just getting to race anything in a competitive situation, it just makes your world. As racers, you just, oh no, we've seen a lot.
Luke Baldwin hit the wall, and caution's out.
Luke Baldwin in the wall. You hear it. Second caution of the race.
Another right front tire for that.
Damn. Same tire.
You know, you see a young driver getting their early starts, trying to learn the ropes, and just a tough day for Luke in that Mohawk Ford.
He did such a good job at Martinsville. He won practice, Brad. First time we seen him, he was the fastest in practice. And he got bounced around a lot in the race, but he was very, very respectful the way he raced on that racetrack. Thought he did a great job. It's a shame to see.
So I think that means Majeski will get the free pass back.
One of the leaders here looks like. See if we can catch it replay. See if we can catch the tail end. Looks to me pretty clearly like he must have lost the tire to be in the wall so early in the corner, Michael.
Yes, sir. It's a shame. You live for these opportunities.
Something's wrong with the leaderboard. Again, Tony Breidinger in 20th and
just from the start,
25th.
He has one more planned race with this team, the 66, hoping to get more. So hard for these rookies, Brad. We talk about it all the time, and it doesn't just stop here in the truck series. It's all across NASCAR. I mean, you jump in here, you get 25 minutes, first time you've ever seen it, and then you go racing.
And Jamie, for these young drivers, particularly those that have just a few starts, you know, it's so hard to get that first 5 or 10 starts in this series. I'm sure there's somebody listening back home who wants to be a race car driver, watching our race here with the Craftsman Truck Series and wanting to break through. And getting the first couple opportunities and making them count is you know, it's what you live for. And it's a heartbreaker when they don't go your way.
You know, Brad, I think this is an interesting caution too. We talk about running at the end of stage 1. I don't think if you're our leaders, you're going to hit here because you want those stage wins or stage points. But, you know, if I'm outside the top 10, 15, I might come here, get 4 tires, make the adjustments that I need, and we're only going to have a couple of laps of racing when we go back green, then just hang in the back, chill out.
Yes. And
then grab that track position. Be interesting to see. The pit road was closed that time by. Be interesting to see if any of these trucks that are in the back will take advantage of that.
Yeah, absolutely, Mike. I look at somebody like Carson Hocevar or William Byron.
Heim still the only driver to lead laps in every race. I wonder if it's ever happened where a driver led laps in every race in a season. In any division.
Let's go ahead and get our tires and we'll restart up front for stage 2.
And then the smart guys will run around about half throttle for 2 or 3 laps. So those tires will be fresh. Let's see if that happens.
So the pits are open, and just a reminder, they're very limited on tires. They had one brand new set to start the race. They have 3 sittings, so they have to use them wisely.
Very wisely.
And we've seen a lot of issues already. Cut tires, guys have come down and had to use a set. So who pits here and who decides to stay out?
Pit road is open. There's a safety truck on the entry, but these guys are going to make a difficult decision. And Corey Heim's
they're all coming. They're coming your way, Josh.
Here they come. Everyone is in. Well, Ankrum stayed out. No, he was the driver I think who needed to get the free pass.
Biggest issue is turn 3 right now, saying he lacks lateral security in that one. Good in 1 and 2, so they'll make an adjustment. Definitely not for the 45 and Caden Honeycutt. Say he's struggling a lot when it comes to dirty air. He can get to the 38, but can't pass him.
Kendall Smith, a 16.8. Honeycutt, a 15.2. Heim, a 15.4. Enfinger, 15.5. Heim, Carew, Honeycutt, Smith, Enfinger, Riggs, Hocevar, Rogero, Tanner Gray, Friesen.
You see Roger Carew picking up 3 spots on pit road. Great job by that team. There it is. Corey Heim's team gets it done on pit road. Snake Shoe coming up next.
Jorge has always put the ones he loves first. But when it comes to caring for his teeth, he's let his own maintenance take a back seat. Well, maybe it's time to shift gears on that. Aspen Dental has complete, affordable care all under one roof. Plus, free exams and x-rays for new patients without insurance, and 20% off treatment plans for everyone. Making it easier to get started with quality care. It's one more way Aspen Dental is in your corner.
Excuse me, are you shopping online while standing in line?
Yeah.
Me too. I just bought a croquet set using PayPal.
Cool.
And PayPal lets me choose how I pay.
Oh no, you're not gonna sing again, are you?
You can pay your own way.
Here we go again.
I use PayPal to buy this ticket, and I'm paying it off in 4 payments. No fees, no interest.
No one else has no interest?
Me.
Me.
Pay in store, pay online, pay over time. Don't just pay, PayPal.
Okay guys, instead of getting WeatherTech, I saved a few bucks and got some cheap foreign-made floor mats. But they really stink, so put these on.
Maybe you're wrong first. Don't settle for cheap, stinky floor mats. At WeatherTech, we make our floor liners and cargo liners here in America out of pure, non-toxic American materials.
Dad, next time get WeatherTech. They don't stink.
Find out everything we have at WT.com.
Knock, knock. The mountain is calling.
Give me a mountain with lots to do. Give me the sunshine. Give me that dew.
From imagination to the track to your driveway. You in?
Native is made with 9 clean ingredients and is good for your skin without leaving white marks or residue. 72-hour odor protection that cares for skin isn't a myth.
Many people told us they'd had stuffed crust pizza from Domino's before. Oh. Only Domino's has never had stuffed crust before.
Where's the pizza?
Until now. Introducing Domino's new and first ever stuffed crust pizza. Yummy. Try one for the first time tonight. Welcome back to the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series. It's race number 9 on the season. 27 laps in, 107 laps to go this evening. When we stepped aside, William Byron, we noticed, the 07 truck. This is on pit road and came to a stop just at pit exit right there.
Definitely looks like the engine is stalled, Jamie, but Michael, I'm not sure we know what exactly happened to cause it to stall.
Yeah, and he gets it cranked back up and drives off, which is also a little confusing, maybe.
That was weird. I could see the smoke coming from part of the car.
And there he goes.
Interesting.
So he will
At the back.
restart back in 20 seconds.
Well, Brad, I'm glad as a NASCAR Cup veteran, champion, and a guy that has seen all the strategy, twists, and turns around these stages in the world, we both agree. I didn't know everybody was going to pit.
I did not think everybody was going to pit here. No, I didn't see that coming. It looks like they're going to go back to green here with 2 laps to go. So this is it's interesting. I think they might have all just followed whatever Corey Heim did.
I think when Corey Heim had to take a left, I was going to take a right.
Yes.
Let's get him trapped somewhere.
I think the opposite though. Whatever that guy's doing, it's working. So let's stay with him. And they're right. Corey Heim has been great tonight. Been great all season. he's going to see if he can get another stage win here in just a second.
So here we go. The leaders get to the line. We'll have 2 laps remaining in stage number 1. Ooh, a little side.
Here we go again. Green, green, green. Cars going 4 wide. 3 wide for the lead. Here comes Honeycutt trying to shoot the middle. And it allows time to clear. 3 wide for second. Here comes Enfinger to the bottom. It's 2 to go in the stage, by the way. Enfinger slipping back. Caruth back to second.
He's going to maybe take the lead, at least second, to sort back here to 6th or 7th position.
Saw some smoke.
There off the corner. Smoke.
Last lap of the stage.
1 lap to go in stage number 1.
Carson Hocevar with a huge block on Caden
Honeycutt.
Corey Heim is there, but gosh, Roger Caruth in the 71 not giving up. Look at Brad Enfinger in the 9.
Lane Riggs with a nice run down the bottom of the back straightaway.
It's a battle for second, but up ahead it's Corey Heim looking to win the first stage of the day. Here it comes. The number 11 truck wins stage 1. Heim first, Caruth second, Enfinger third. 4th is Hocevar. 5th is Chandler Smith. 6th, Lane Riggs. 7th, Daniel Hemrick. 8th, Caden Honeycutt. 9th, Tanner Gray. 10th is Bailey Curry.
When migraine strikes, do you question the trade-offs of treating? Ubrelvy is another option. It works fast, and most have migraine pain relief within 2 hours. You can treat it anytime, anywhere. Tell your doctor all medicines you take. Don't take if allergic or with strong CYP3A4 inhibitors. Get help right away for allergic reactions like trouble breathing, face, mouth, tongue, and throat swelling, which may occur hours to days after. Side effects include nausea and sleepiness. Migraine pain relief starts with you. Learn how AbbVie can help you save on Ubrelvy.
Let's go here for more citizens of the law.
Happy grass, happy home.
So what do you do?
Regular feeding, it makes all the difference. Scott's Weed and Feed. The product is great.
Now's the time to kill existing weeds with Turf Builder Weed and Feed.
Feed.
Some folks are drawn to open country. Others crave the loud roar of a high-performance exhaust. And some like both. We call them family.
These drivers are a different breed. They're heroes and villains, pushing machines to the limit and unleashing emotion that can't be contained. The NASCAR Cup Series from Kansas on FS1.
Sunday on Fox. The best all over the world. You got the highest level. It's the Bassmaster Elite Series. Sunday at noon Eastern on Fox.
Many tire dealers will sell you Falcon tires, but Telfair Tires doesn't just sell Falcon tires, they sell them at the guaranteed lowest price. Plus, they give you free services for the life of your Falcon tires. That's an unbeatable deal only Town Fair Tire can offer.
Grand Prix a couple of hours ago. I'll be back on pit.
Jamie, that's a big day of motorsports, and I'm glad you're going to be there. Fox is going to be there.
Yeah.
So excited.
It'll be fun. We start practice on Tuesday. Meanwhile, stage 1 points, Corey Heim maximizing it there, taking home 10 points all the way down to Bailey Curry picking up a point.
Yeah, I was impressed with Grant Enfinger. I think he has more speed in that truck than we saw in practice today. You know, you talked about earlier, Brad, how things are going to change. The temperature is going to go down. Already full shade in turn 4. That'll just continue to make this track evolve. More grip, faster speeds is all ahead.
Yeah, full shade turn 4 and 1 and 2 is kind of half shade. It's just going to continue to come in. So I think you're going to see the handling issues be more in turn 1 and 2 until it gets full shade.
Several takers on pit road, but none of our front runners.
A lot of talk about that man, Corey Hunt. He leads here. When we come back, we'll kick off stage number 2. Can he
Waiting. Waiting for this to start up again. All right, we back.
Kansas Speedway, Craftsman Truck Series. Brad Kozlowski joining us here in the booth, and Michael Waltrip. There's been a lot of action so far, gentlemen, and we just found some more contact. This was coming to the last lap of stage 1.
Our replay booth, by the way, has just been every commercial period finding action everywhere. Because there's so much we can't cover it all. And here, Michael, you see big contacts, Stuart Friesen, Gio Ruggiero, Connor Bozak.
Wow, that was so close to a major pileup because I don't think Friesen knew they were 3 wide. You could see the squeeze play there. And then Frank Muniz comes to pit road. He lost one of his tires. There you see it go out in the middle of nowhere.
Oh, they don't even notice it. Oh, whoops.
Yeah, that's really lost.
Uncontrolled tire for Frankie Muniz.
And Stewart was really fortunate there that he must have just felt that he needed to pull her just a little bit more left and was able to keep that truck from crashing. That may have been a big wreck.
But yeah, this, we said before this race started, guys, that this was going to be one of the most action-packed races of the year. I believe that, but man, wow, there has not been a break in this race yet where you could just.
And it was the same thing last week at Texas. Just crazy racing from the green flag to the checkered.
Even under the yellow flags, we have action with tires falling off and.
Well, we had gone 21 straight races without an overtime last week. We saw everything, including a double overtime. I think it was as long as a cup race last week.
Well, stay tuned. We still have a lot of racing left to go. Just 98 laps left in the race, but I don't know how we keep up with all this action. We're going to try real hard.
It's been a lot of fun. There's been 2 lap leaders tonight. Officially, Corey Heim has led 34. Breaking news.
All right, time for stage 2.
Pace car is off. Corey Heim, Raja Karut.
Green, green, green at Kansas.
Even restart once again.
Carson Osvar is going to jump the top of his teammate, Raja Karut.
Osvar will ride that high line potentially to third. Nope, they fall back.
So that's the risk of the outside lane. You saw Carson Osvar jump Raja Karut, and look at all the positions they both lost from. Raja is going way back right now.
Well, down to like 8th.
Chandler Smith picks up the 2nd spot. Look at Lane Riggs on the bottom.
And then Finger trying to go through the middle.
Stop Fords. We watch them beat players week in and week out. They're going to be players again here tonight.
Michael, you talked to Lane Riggs on the radio before the start of this race. He came up 1 spot short here in the fall to Corey Heim. He's on a mission.
There's that bright yellow truck on the outside of Grant Enfinger, too. He's got a lot of speed. He's going to give Carson Osvar a shove down the back straightaway.
Both of these front row trucks are looking really good. 2nd and 5th with Smith and Riggs.
Fast forwards. Here comes William Byron after another trip to the back of this field. See if he can't fight his way back up through.
Look at this battle for 15. And this is what we see in the Truck Series week in and week out. Battles front to back.
Daniel Hemrick got some speed in that 19 truck. You see Roger down low.
Ruth up to 6th. Past the 2 cars he was behind in that gaggle there.
I got a feel for Raja right now. I have a feeling that if we got an honest reaction from Raja, he is highly disappointed in that restart.
Tosavar to 2nd.
We took him 3 wide, and they both lost a lot of track position right there.
Well, I also bet you if Roger looked in the mirror and saw which teammate it was, he would say, he's not going to take me 3 wide.
Yes. But in fairness to Carson Osvar, he has climbed back out, and I mean climbed back out fast. I think he looks like the biggest threat to Corey Heim in this race. He's driving back up to 2nd place after losing all those spots on the restart. We saw the issues he had at the start of the race. He's got good pace here. Corey Heim, this is the guy I'm racing as it looks right now.
Josh?
Guys, just an update on the 71. Josh, when we learned that first run, you talked about struggling in 3 and 4, so the truck was just too loose to do what he wanted to. They made adjustments during that last stop to help him out. But when I talked to Bono Manion earlier today, we hear this from so many drivers in the series. He said the bar is Corey Heim. A good night for them for beating Corey Heim at the end, no matter where he finishes. He was running behind him at the start of this stage, but he's falling back right now, struggling to get back to where he was, guys.
Great battle, though. Roger Cruz was trying to get a 2-for-1 with Lane Riggs and Grant Enfinger, but he thought twice about it.
Guys, don't look now. The last 2 laps, Carson Osvar is about a 10th faster than Corey Heim.
And the fastest truck on the track by that much.
It's running that high groove, both ends. He's closed in about 2 or 3 car lengths from our race leader, Corey Heim.
That's a talented racer in that 7 truck, isn't it? Carson Osvar has a lot of speed no matter what he gets behind the wheel of.
Osvar is right to the back of Heim, something that no one has really been able to do all freaking season.
Yeah, well, you see Carson Osvar right behind him after that 11 rear damage early in the race. He's right there in the battle with Corey Heim.
Goes to the bottom. And Osvar takes the lead. Or will he? No, side by side. I called it too early. Behind can't clear Osvar. They head down to 3 and 4.
Jimmy, take this. I'll finish my story. Yes, it's a great battle. Amanda, thank you.
Oh, look how loose Osvar was. He loses the spot.
Working that wheel. Trying to take the lead. Can't get it done yet.
So that's a big series of moves. You go back a lap ago, Carson Osvar got a great run down the front stretch. Used it to pull up alongside of Corey Heim that wanted to side draft him down the back stretch. And he really had to clear him in 3 and 4. Just couldn't quite get there. Allowed himself a little bit of side draft from the 11, and he was holding on.
Me and Jamie think it should be required. You racers have to wear white gloves. Watch these the men in that 7 truck whipping that wheel around, trying to hang on to her.
And here you see the backside of that series of moves when he's forced because he couldn't quite clear Corey Heim to run the bottom, Michael. And when you have a truck outside of you stealing that little bit of side force, you really got to hold on, and you see what happens there.
Carson Hocevar, so much speed. We talked about it earlier, Michael, in the practice show. And, you know, we were saying it's a lot easier to have to rein somebody in than kick them in the butt. And I feel like that is Carson Hocevar. Let's listen to what they're saying.
He knows we're better. We're better. He's worried about it. Just another driver right there. Set him up here again. We'll drive by. For the ball against the horn.
Spotter communication there with Carson talking.
Those far seems to have lost a bit of his speed.
What happened there?
So what he's saying, that's the bull with the horse. What he's saying is he knows Corey Heim was right on his door. And Corey Heim knows that being right on his door is going to make him lose. And he's saying, hey, I didn't really appreciate that. I let you have a little bit right there. I probably won't the next time.
And you see the result of that. Carson gets his tires a little bit heated up in the rear end, and
Also, shade is coming to the track, and that's cooling it down, so that'll evolve how these trucks handle. I hate that.
That was a rough night.
It was an ugly night.
That's an awesome story.
Yeah.
I can't keep up with the kids these days and how they describe things.
I can't even keep up with Kevin Harvick and some of the words he throws in there.
Well, you see a lot of battles still all over the racetrack. Tyler Gray, Daniel Hemrick here battling for 7th. Gray's been clear.
Yeah, Tanner's been fast today. Running 7th right now, but up front it's all Corey Heim. About 8/10 of a lead over Carson Hocevar. 86 laps to go at Kansas.
Now we wait. Probably race him like an ass as much as he can. And Hocevar's continuing to fall back. Just waiting for it to go back to... Oh, we got a caution. I think there's a caution. I'm going to reload them.
That man right there, Evil Knievel. We welcome you back from Murder Caution for the 4th time. This is why the 2 truck.
Dennison, get fucked! Get fucked!
Off the pace a bit.
Like he had a tire going
away from him. Swung around down into the grass, as you see there. This is a wild ride to take down into the turn one grass.
It'll get your attention.
Yep, throwing 100+ mile an hour. It's a yeehaw moment, I believe is what we call that.
The pits are open. I'm not going to call the fact that they're all going to pit or not going to pit. They surprised me last time.
Me too. But you know what? Judging by the amount of tires and pit crews up on pit wall, I think they're going to pit here, guys. But what this will really do is force the strategy in stage 3. Because these guys only have one set of tires left, and they're pitting early to start stage 3. You see Corey Heim come to pit road and lead the charge. All right.
8 laps ready in stage 2. They're coming your way, Josh.
Over the 38 of Chandler Smith said that truck is still just too tight. He needs more front turn to get it to drive the way he wants it. And for the 34 of Lane Riggs, having trouble to center and exit, saying it gets too tight. He can manage the entry, but he needs help getting off the corners. Amanda?
Yeah, Josh, I got this weekend calling of trouble that Carson Hocevar is doing this weekend. He was on the ARCA broadcast with us last night, racing in the truck race, we'll race in the cup.
All right.
He likes to get as much time as he can on this track as you see him take those tires in that 7. And for Corey Heim, they will race each other again tomorrow as Corey Heim returns to the Cup Series, racing for 2311. Looked like there was a bit of a holdup on the right rear. We'll chase that down, guys. Yeah, long pit stop for Corey Heim. Gives up a lot of track position, and here he comes just now exiting.
Wow.
Hosevar, Smith, Enfinger, Riggs, Caruth, Tanner Gray, Badowski, Hemrick, Jones, Ingram. Bad stop for...
That will change the dynamics of this race. Corey Heim's been good, but he has not been faster than Carson Hocevar, so he's going to have to switch gears from playing defense to playing offense.
This isn't something we normally see from this pit crew.
What happened?
Jamie, you said how solid they've been. You see there's a problem on the left rear. He needs a gun.
The gun broke. You see, I think it's
Oh,
that
air gun
fell
broke.
off. You can see it rolling on the ground. Yep.
Have to get the guy from the front to come back and finish things up, but that's 10 spots right there at least.
I can see that replay again, but it looked like the gun broke, maybe the socket broke off a bit.
But that's great for teamwork. When you see each other, they're motioning, they help each other out. Gave up a lot of track position there for the man who has dominated this race. And we welcome you inside the booth. Brad Keselowski, we always talk about, you always talk about the Checker Flag Foundation and all that you guys do. I've been able to be part of a couple of your events, and you guys give canines away to veterans. Now you have something else coming up. Tell us about
we have another huge event. You know, Charlotte Race Weeks are coming. Great time for race fans to come to Charlotte between the North Wilkesboro All-Star Race and the Charlotte Coca-Cola 600. 2 of the biggest weeks in racing. If you're a fan of stock cars, all the series will be there. And for us, and a lot of people in the sport, we have all of our charity events. Mine's going to be coming up May 22nd. We've got all the great guys, Tim Duggar, we love some Tim Duggar. All-star comedian John Chris, Aaron Weber. Fine tickets on sale right now. All goes for a great cause, supporting our veterans, those who have served and who have come back injured. And so we hope that our fans watching will come to show up for race weeks and maybe come see our foundation event, all to enjoy racing and everything that makes NASCAR special.
That's right, it's a hero's homecoming, and Brad, we appreciate all that you do for veterans, for their families. You've always been that patriotic guy, so go online right now, get those tickets.
If you're coming for Charlotte Race Weekend, this is going to be a must-see event.
Yes, it's Thursday night, I believe, before the Cup 600.
Great country music with Duggar and comedy. That's going to be a fun night.
All right, let's see how many laps when we can restart.
Veterans who are disabled, so we're looking forward to helping them out as well.
Special evening.
Well, we're going to get ready for another wild restart. 4. We even saw 5 wide there once. What will go down here?
Well, this is going to be a 5-lap restart, right? For the end of the stage. And I think of that and say, okay, the last time we had a 2-lap restart, we about all wrecked off for turn 4. But no Corey Heim leading for the first time today. It's going to be Carson Hocevar leading the charge.
That's right, Corey Heim back in 6th.
Here we go. 5 to go in stage 2. Hocevar has the lead as they enter turn 1. Enfinger with a push from Lane Riggs trying to get by on the high side. Some limp dick is trying to get back on track.
They didn't go 3 wide, and because of that, that's going to give Grant Enfinger a great chance to clear for the lead.
Ooh, look at Tanner Gray trying to make an aggressive move on Hocevar.
Look at those guys.
Tanner Gray giving a
Big run, Tanner Gray. Oh, shoot, he's trying to check up. And then also checked up Caruth, who got screwed on a restart again. Enfinger the leader.
And Enfinger's going to clear for the lead while all this is going on. 4 laps left in the stage. We talked earlier about the speed of that 9 truck. He got that thing out in the lead, and here comes Lane Riggs down the Scottish left forward. He's been so fast every week, all year long. Raja almost off the barn here down in 3 and 4. And there's quick replays in the middle lane. You're going to see the 15 car from Tanner Gray slide up, and he's got to compensate for that.
Raja's out of the top 10? What the hell, man?
Look at this.
3 to go on the stage. You got Lane Riggs pushing Carson Hocevar. Both of them trying to get up to Enfinger. Hocevar will take the lead away. A great run into the turn thanks to the momentum given from Lane Riggs. Enfinger coming back on the backstretch.
Here comes Enfinger with a big charge back at him.
What a battle up front.
Important win of the stage. It could be for Grant.
There's William Byron up to 4th.
All he wants to do is lead every lap he can.
There's the 22 limping around.
He's out of fast trucks. Look at it go. That's just some experience driving there on Hocevar though. He's all
Lane Riggs to 2nd.
coming, just moved right up to his lane.
Lane got his mirror and made a good move. Let's see if Lane Riggs can make a charge here at Carson now.
Guys, one guy that's been up in the top 5 that's not there right now is Chandler Smith. He had an equipment interference penalty. He was 3rd before stop, so he slipped back, started around the 19th spot.
How are you so slow you get lapped within 5 laps of a restart?
What a battle up front.
That I digress.
Carson Hocevar trying to hang on to it. A lap truck in front of them. Lane Riggs is there.
Wasn't Lane Riggs mad at him a minute ago?
Yes, I think he wants the stage win.
They can get to him and show
Riggs
him.
trying to jump way low. See if he can get a run on the 7. It looked a little loose. But let's go, hold on. Coming out of turn 2, it's Carson Hocevar winning stage 2. Riggs 2nd, Enfinger 3rd, Byron 4th, Hemrick 5th, Gray 6th, Ankrum 7th, Rhodes 8th, Honeycutt 9th, Carruth in 10th.
Carson Hocevar in his 2nd Truck Series start this season. Picks up stage number 2. Lane Riggs 2nd, Grant Enfinger, William Byron, and Daniel Hemrick, your top 5.
Meeting the parents, I haven't slept in like 2 days.
For the first time ever, the farmers meet the families on their home turf.
I'm hard to impress.
Fox Thursday.
As far as the codependency?
So you mean like codependent?
Yeah.
Will it shake up final decisions?
Well, also, you're not ready.
Farmer Wants a Wife. All new Thursday on Fox.
I think I hear something. It's weird.
All-Star Race at North Wilkesboro Speedway.
Carson Osbar with the stage 2 win. And Michael Jamie, let's go back and look at how he won the stage. Here he is, third, coming to about 4 to go in the stage. He's going to pull this.
And now the fade is breaking because.
He's going to give him this huge
Why
push
not?
down the front stretch. He's going to gain a ton of speed. Look at this slip move he's going to do on Grand End Finger.
Right to the bottom. Just a great move by Osbar. You don't know if Lane Riggs thought that's the best way for me to push ahead as well, or if he was kind of mad for getting squeezed like that. But anyway, it was very, very prosperous result for that 7 truck after getting the stage win.
Big move. I think we might have some audio on the 34. Let's hear what he thought about that.
Yeah, kind of sure know how to use the rear mirror. Victory. We'll be with speed after 2 laps. We'll be fine there. Just keep saying it again.
Did he call him a cup guy?
He sure did. And he's right. You know, big part of driving the Cup cars is driving out of the mirror and knowing how to block the lanes, use the runs to your advantage. And Carson Osbar did a great job right there of making that work.
And I think Lane Riggs took that well too. You know, he said that's just part of that what it is. He used his mirror, he grabbed that spot, but that was a very, very nice move by Osbar to get in that little hole.
It was a smart move.
So there's Corey Heim. He restarted about 19th. He's up to 12th. Gave up about 14 spots on pit road. They had that trouble with the gun on the left rear. And prior to that stop, he'd only lost 1 spot on pit road all year.
I like this test.
That's
This is a
crazy.
test for Corey Heim. We've seen Corey Heim and this team. They have the fastest trucks outside of this last pit stop. They have one of the best pit crews. And the racing has been, I'll call it as I see it, it's been pretty easy for Corey. He hasn't had a lot. Every once in a while he gets run into and different things happen, but he's had a really, really fast truck. Now he's going to get a challenge that I don't know if we've seen out of him this year, to where he's got equal tires, equal standing, and he's going to have to drive his way through and go win this race.
He'll probably do it. He's very easily. It's Corey freaking Heim, man.
As he's in great equipment, and as he's trying to prove himself as a Sunday race car driver, I can't wait to see him in the start stage.
And it's a big bonus for us to get to watch.
Yes.
And by the way, he is a Sunday racer this weekend.
To be on the Cup, the 67.
Yeah, well, it was a long decision just now. Corey Heim was going to stay out or come into pit. He is staying out, and the decision by Scott Ciminelli. But I have Brian Zunk, career tire changer for Corey Heim. I see a broken gun there on the ground. What happened?
Yeah, during our last stop there, left rear going on, the gun broke. So we reacted quickly enough to where my front changer filled in for me and tightened it up and got us out there. So that's not a normal thing that breaks, but you always got to react to it.
Thank you, Ryan. And I do want to say, Brad, as you were talking about the challenge ahead for Corey Heim, he came on the radio after that stop and said, "Don't worry, guys, I got this."
And he probably does. He's freaking nuts.
And the socket came with it. So you see the socket laying on the ground next to it. They're supposed to be connected, those two pieces, Michael. I think you probably know that, but for some of the fans at home wondering what we're looking at here.
I'll tell you, that was great attitude all around. Race-winning attitudes. We'll see if they can make their way forward. 70 laps to go. Carson Osbar leads.
It's taken a while.
With wet AMD, I worry I'm losing sight of the world around me. But now, I can open up my world with Vabysmo. Vabysmo is the first FDA-approved treatment for people with wet AMD that improves vision and delivers a chance for up to 4 months between treatments. So I can do more of what I love. Vabysmo works differently. It's the only treatment thought to block 2 causes of wet AMD.
Vabysmo is an eye injection. Don't take it if you have an infection.
All right, come on. I love Dave and Buster's. See the commercial for that? I used to go there all the time.
San Antonio Brahmas. It's Fox UFL Friday. It kicks off at 8 Eastern. Watched the game last night. Like to see my girl Jenny Taft. How about this kid living his best life? Just mowing down this barbecue rib. But look at his little sticker there, Brad.
I love truck racing too, buddy.
Yeah.
Ribs in Kansas City.
I love ribs. This is what his sticker says on his back.
This is every boy's dream. You know, I'm growing up, and that's actually my dream. Eating ribs and watching a truck race on a Saturday night in Kansas.
Beautiful thing.
It is, and we welcome you back to the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series. So it'll be 67 laps to go at the line. Carson Hocevar picked up stage number 2, took the win there. Wayne Riggs, Brandon Finger, William Byron up to 4th, the highest we've seen him here tonight. And Daniel Hemrick round out the top 5. More shade on the track. You guys been talking about.
Baldwin's out. Damn.
All of turn 4, part of turn 3, so things are continuing
Pace is
to
going to keep
change.
picking up, but now these drivers are on older tires. So they got 5 laps on these tires. Look out for the wheel spin on these restarts, and what I'm really watching is the outside row. Will they stick together?
Here we go again. We're green at Kansas. All right, the final stage. It's Riggs and Hocevar side by side. Enfinger gonna try and go with Hocevar, maybe try and get another run on him. Oh, we got cars checking up again. Oh, jeez, and it's 4 wide.
Big wiggle. He hangs on to it.
They came off the corner 4 wide again.
Look at someone. Oh, I'm gonna wait out on the inside. I think there was a block there by Daniel Hemrick.
Make it move. Underneath Daniel Hemrick, and now Tyler Ankrum.
Look at the freaking momentum. 7th, 6th.
Hanging in there. Brad, I think you're going to be impressed with what you see over the next 20, 30 laps with
Oh, my
the
God.
truck.
Corey Heim up to 6th, slips back to 7th.
There's William Byron trying to go for 3rd on Lane Riggs.
Moving all over the place.
There's action everywhere, but meanwhile, Carson Hocevar has set sail out front. Byron up to 3rd. Wayne Riggs has slipped back to 4th.
Byron hasn't been quite as fast as Carson Hocevar, but he's been a little more measured in the moves he's making. He's now a threat to win the race, establishing the top 3.
You know, he started in the back. And he
Slow car, Bailey Curry.
stalled, and yet he's fought to the front. What's going on here?
Bailey Curry looks like slow down the front stretch.
No shit. What's going on here? There's a slow car. No shit, you motherfuckers. The Hemrick Heim battle. This is for 8th place.
Battle for 8th. This was the finish.
Little wiggle by Hemrick.
Here, the 11 and the 19, 1-2 at Texas.
And Heim takes the position to 8th.
Finish like that here tonight, and it's looked like we might.
Nice run for Brandon Jones on his truck.
So try to make a pass on him on the bottom 1 and 2, and just barely clears him off the turn 2.
Heim to 7th ahead of Brandon Jones.
Fifth truck start.
Dives it in under Tyler Ankrum and manages to get the spot in 1. What is in that? How does he do it, man?
And he does it.
You know, we joke about it being Heim time, and you know, obviously the ride is a lot of fun, but he's showing it. I mean, the guy's makes great moves. He doesn't really appear to have a big weakness in any of his game. And he had a little bit of misfortune on pit road. He's recovering very nicely here.
Well, we heard the report. Got on the radio and said, "Don't worry, guys. We'll get it back."
I've got this. And I could not agree more. This front 5 are not driving away from time as he's continuing to march toward them.
So we're setting ourselves up here, Michael, for a really long run. The field is just starting to kind of get organized. You know, the guys have, all these guys and gals out here have...
Brother, my light's not here because I did a lot of packing up today with my mom, so a lot of my stuff was removed from my apartment.
You drive your truck. Drive it a little bit too hard early in the run, you're going to have to pit early. You're not going to be able to go that full length. You might put yourself in jeopardy. It's really interesting to see how this whole run is going to play out here. It probably the way you drive your truck and the crew chief calls your pit stop here is
Anyway, Riggs got to third. Corey, I'm still in sixth.
Green flag pit stop started. So in about 25 laps, 25 laps from now, between lap 95 and 105 is when they decided to make that stop. We'll see if that's the case again here tonight.
One set of tires remain. When you come down and put those on,
Frankie Muniz on pit road.
And you have no chance to win this race. But one of the things I like that I'm seeing is Lane Riggs. This truck to me, if he can take care of it, has had the pace to run with Carson Hocevar on these really long runs.
You can see he's better right now. So Grant, it looks like he's searching.
Going to the inside. Lane Riggs trying to get the side draft on the number 9. Can't get it off of turn 2. Loses some momentum. You can see the 07 William Byron getting a good run. Now they enter 3 and 4. This might be a better chance for Lane Riggs to stick it to the 9, to Grant Enfinger.
He needs to get rid of the 9 truck and get on his way after Hocevar, but he also knows he needs to be taking care of those tires. You see Corey Heim.
There's Corey Heim. Lurky got by Caden Honeycutt.
wasting no time at all as he works his way to try to get around the
My
outside
God.
of William Byron. By the way, Connor Zillich was supposed to be in that truck. He injured his back at Talladega.
I'm already, he passes the best, one of the best drivers in the Cup Series like it's nothing.
For the next Xfinity race. So William Byron got the call, and here he is now running fifth as Caden Honeycutt trying to get around to pick up the spot.
Last couple of laps, I'm not going to break any breaking news, but Corey Haim's been the fastest truck on the track.
No shit, Sherlock.
I was a little bit surprised here by William Byron. He had established himself in the top three and he's starting to fade a little bit here. I thought that truck, that might be his breakthrough moment in the race. Yeah, I'm agreeing with you.
He just doesn't have the pace that he needs to run with him. He got the track position after a long couple of stages, but then he couldn't hang on to it.
4 top 10s this year for Caden Honeycutt in that 45 truck. Looking for his first top 5 of the season. That's where he's running right now.
These trucks are so evenly matched inside the top 5. I'm just a little bit quicker than the others, but still.
Oh, your leaderboard screwed up.
Solid lap time.
Fix it.
Put down here by our leader.
Carson Hocevar, leader, he did all of his racing in the truck series for Nice Motorsports. We were just talking about Caden Honeycutt, and now
There you
he's
go.
here driving the 7 truck. Brian Patty is the crew chief for Spire Motorsports.
There you see the margin of distance between first and second. Grant Enfinger right against the outside wall, as is Hocevar.
Yeah, I really feel like if Lane Riggs could get by Grant Enfinger, he could run up to Hocevar. He hasn't quite been able to clear him. So now you see the Highline's becoming more and more dominant, particularly as the tires are falling off. You need that banking to get around these corners. You need that extra little bit of grip when the tires are wearing. Look at all the rubber that the track is taking. You see all the marks on it.
$54 laps to go, and Carson Hocevar crosses the start-finish line.
All right. Now we wait. All right. Come on, don't freeze up again.
And welcome you back to Kansas Speedway. You know, the 38 truck at Chandler Smith, he was running top 5 for much the first.
Time's not catching up to the top guys again.
Here is what happened.
Well, what you'll look at is the right front tire. They're going to roll it around the truck. And when they do, it has
Uncontrolled.
to stay in their box. It's not in their box. It's in the 42 team's box. And this is called pit crew interference. And the penalty for that is you restart.
Wasn't uncontrolled. What about uncontrolled tire?
And he was not too happy about this.
Before I get back on pit road, please. We got a race to win. We ain't gonna win. Keep on having pit stops like that, boys. You're better than that.
And those teams are better than that, you know, but this is such a intense 15 seconds that they have on pit road. And anything, Josh, you marvel at what goes right, and every now and then something goes wrong.
It's been an up and down day for Chandler Smith during practice. He felt like he had a great truck, and then they fired off pretty loose to start the race. They made an adjustment. He said the truck got much better, but then the penalty happened, and then he came over the radio a few minutes ago and said, I have no front turn. This truck is now where it needs to be as he's fighting his way to stay in the top 10. But we know Chandler Smith is a guy that's been so good this season. The team felt like they were really clicking going into this race, but he did talk to me about pit road being an issue the last 2 weeks, and it reared its head once again today.
He's got that frustration building from last week. So after the penalty, he restarted 22nd. He's already up to 10th. And I know the truck isn't perfect. It's not to his liking, but certainly going in the right direction.
Yeah, moving forward, but, you know, you dig a hole in these races, it's really hard to dig in. Back out of it, you know.
Talking about digging, though, Grant Enfinger the last few laps has outrun and closed in. Big moment down the
Where's your lapping? Oh, man, he's right there. Oh, turning right through the middle. Oh, man, that could have been an amazing pass. But Enfinger is there. To the outside. Hosevar blocks. Oh, they both wiggle a bit in 4.
But now he's there, Brad. Arrow blocking becomes part of the game. Can Carson hold off Grant?
Come on, get him, Enfinger.
The last time Spencer Boyd, just couldn't quite clear him. Lost his momentum off of turn 2. And now he's trying to run away from Grant Enfinger here.
Run away? Are you kidding me?
All there is allowed Lane Riggs and Corey Hamm to close in as well.
Leaderboard's not really updating that much. Well, there's Lane. He's coming quick.
Quite the pace that we saw earlier in the race. He talked about burning your tires off. You know, he had to come from a hole. You think that could be part of it?
Absolutely. He's made these runs on the bottom of the racetrack to make passes. And
Time is not that fast anymore.
Oh, you see Carson before he's loose.
Come on, to go on, Enfinger. Make the pass. Make the pass.
There's a lot of work up here.
Those are those white gloves.
Yes, you can really see it in that shot. Wow, look at his hands.
And Riggs is closing still.
Here comes Lane Riggs.
That's a talented racer right there, hanging onto that thing, leading the race.
A run down for Brett Enfinger. He's back to the rear bumper.
Also the inside.
Carson Hosevar is dealing with. Takes the look.
Another bobble from the 7. Enfinger can't clear. Riggs will have a run down the backstretch. He ducks to the inside. Trying to side draft Enfinger. He's going to take second.
Few kisses for sure.
Oh, he's not like the other one.
You idiot. Oh, contact there between the 9 and the 34. That allows Hocevar to scamper away.
Battle for second. Almost inches apart at moments. Meanwhile, Carson Hocevar setting sail again.
He said, thank y'all. Thank you so much for doing that. You saw how
Riggs is clear for second.
hold off the 9 truck. But here comes Lane Riggs.
Lane Riggs has been waiting for this moment. Here you're going to see off of turn 2 that last lap. How close he gets to that wall. Just, oh, wow. I think he brushed it. But you see the tire marks off the back of the truck.
Lane trying to see, or trying to clear himself, wouldn't you say?
Yes, and Finger gets a little bit of a break here. He could have been a big wreck.
Look at that 34 truck. Right up against that outside.
Another lap car coming up. So let's see. After Spencer Boyd would come
I think we got our first takers.
Tony Breidinger.
Chandler's down there getting 4 tires. This is final scheduled stop. This is about what we expected to happen.
You said lap 95, and here they are.
Chandler Smith versus the pit.
Some adjustments. Try to get that truck fixed up with 40 laps to go here. Jack Wood on pit road as well.
Okay, Chandler Smith and Jack Wood.
Was able to do. He charged himself into contention. You talked about he could have wore his tires out. So now he's going to try to get on level ground with the tires and with his track position. So we'll see when Corey Heath comes.
Riggs to the inside.
Compared to Carson Hocevar and Lane Riggs.
Roger Caruth to pit road. Oh, Riggs is going to pit. So's Enfinger.
Grant Enfinger.
So Carson Hocevar will wait at least another lap.
Pine to pit road.
Now he's going to have same tires.
Honeycutt to pit road.
Can Corey Heim use that?
Hemrick to pit road. Brandon Jones. Jake Garcia.
So they'll come out and run one lap on newer tires that might be enough to bridge the gap and get in front of Carson Hocevar.
Remember Carson got involved in that opening.
Brandon Jones. I don't know if I said him already.
He got involved.
There's Hocevar to pit road now.
Right front up a little bit. Tells me he had a great pit road entry.
Yeah, it's probably maximized there, but just remember, Brad, he might be a tire down. I think he put a left side tire on when he got mixed up on that black one bump up.
So with Hocevar pitting, that gives the lead to William Byron.
Oh, Muniz around.
Muniz
That'll screw it up.
through the grass.
Caution.
Brings out
Oh, wow.
caution.
What a huge break for some of these guys and a huge loss for a few others.
Well, it's a big break for Byron.
And Carson Hocevar. He'll cycle back in the lead with brand new tires.
Well, he's
Carson just now leaving pit road.
Sure. Don't think he won a lap down. We'll have to see how this all cycles here.
All right, who's a lap down though?
I think he just beat
Host.
Byron to the line.
Hocevar is listed as the 13th car, which put on the lead lap. So Lane Riggs on back.
Trap a bunch of these good trucks a lap down. Corey Heim's going to be trapped. They're going to automatically away from Lane Riggs, Grant Enfinger. What a turn of events that was. We talked about it, the Chiefs deciding when to pit and how that could really affect the race.
and you talked about how running one more lap could have cost Carson Hocevar the lead of this race.
It saved him, but instead it saved him.
But because the caution flag fell, the leader had to slow down, and that put Carson in position to get out on the lead lap.
The 34 truck, Lane Riggs will get the free pass. So that tells me they are definitely all the leaders that pitted there are trapped behind William Byron.
There you see the lead truck, the 07 of William Byron, hadn't been to pit road.
Showing now the top 15 on the lead lap. Lane Riggs will join them. Grant Enfinger in 17th.
See if we get a replay on what happened with Frankie Williams. This caution.
Was he trying to get to pit road?
Well, this is
right here. This is Frankie.
Whoa! He's on weight. Trying to get around the 81, and he spun him. What the hell was that?
Whoa, Giro had his eyes full of that 33 truck whipping around.
Gave it his all to save it. Goes down and hits that.
All right, he was going.
And the caution flew.
Shouldn't. Well, man, at this point you should be knowing that people are trying to pit, man.
There's going to be a lot going on in this caution.
I've seen this story before, Michael, recently.
So again, this should cycle Carson Hocevar to the lead, one or die. But we're gonna have a cycle of pit stops for those that didn't get as fortunate as Carson did, and they'll line up behind him with William Byron leading the way to pit road. And there'll be some wave lines as well. Pits are open.
So Alan Hart, the crew chief for the 07, and William Byron.
William Byron can get the adjustment that he needs. We talked about getting the track position, not being able to keep it. He's going to have those fresh tires and an adjustment here to see if he can get what he needs to be competitive.
And here they come. They're coming your way, Amanda. Yeah, William Byron has been struggling with a tight truck all night. He said he wants some of the same adjustments that they've already made here. William Byron is great on mile and a half in the truck series. He's picked up 4 wins of his 8 career wins in the
Kansas,
truck series.
Texas, Kentucky.
To the box with the luxury here.
What's the other one?
Those 4 tires and getting back
Homestead.
out for the rest of this race, guys. Nice big adjustment there for the 07.
How good does that feel to look over at the wall and see those sticker tires back on your truck, and knowing you're going to leave pit road here and you're stuck in the front row.
Stuart Friesen actually beats William Byron off the pit road.
Friesen, Byron, Ruggiero, Tanner Gray, Mills, Rose, Crafton, Curry.
Tanner Gray loses 1 spot, slips back to 4th off pit road. We will be back at Kansas Speedway. Stay with us.
It's not about the cars, the speed, the action. It's not about the party or
Now we wait to go back to green.
It's about them.
Bum, bum, ba-da-dum, bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, ba-da-dum, bum, bum. Where's Stuart Friesen? Bam. Well, this leaderboard has just been not updating every second still. Why is the cameraman staring at the moon? I know we're under commercial, but still. All right, we're back.
It's been one of those days, Michael. Beautiful. It's supposed to be the same tomorrow. Beautiful weather. And so we have the sun setting off turn 4. We also have the waxing Gibbous Moon. It's 96.
That means on the way to the full moon.
They'll give you a step rank.
Not a full moon.
Look at this. It's waxing. It's going to be 100% full on Monday.
We're saving for the cup race.
You guys are going to have a big time tomorrow. Racing those cup cars here at this track that finished a year ago. Holy cow. Everything that happens to this track is just a highlight reel.
This track over the last decade has just turned into such a great racetrack for NASCAR. The Cup Series, Truck Series, and Xfinity Series with some great finishes. I feel we're going to see one of those here in just a few minutes. With 33 laps to go here at Kansas in this truck race. Carson Osler on the bottom.
Here we go again.
On the top. We'll be really interested to see it here as well. William Byron, we saw them make those adjustments. We saw them fade on those last few runs. Then they get the adjustments to where he can keep up with Carson.
11 trucks waved around to get back on the lead lap.
Here we go. Green, green, green at Kansas.
Look at the big push by Stuart Friesen up front.
For Hocevar to Friesen. Friesen's had a rough go at the last several races. See if he can get together a solid run.
You're going to get a big mix-up in the lineup, and we're seeing that right now.
Look at Ben Rhodes in the 99, running 5th right now. Told me earlier, after qualifying, truck was terrible. Said we don't have the time, we're not allowed to even make the adjustments we need to make this truck better. It's so loose. And there he is.
William Byron pulling to the inside to try to get the second on Friesen. 4th, 5th, Rhodes and Ruggiero, the two R's. Byron looks like he's going to get second place.
Being told the restart is
Restart under review. Oh. Byron doesn't notice he's not clear. He gives up the space. Friesen get a good run.
And Corey Heim finds himself in the exact same position again, Brad, after that.
Lane Riggs up to 8th. Heim's up in 9th. Byron's back in 2nd. Where's Enfinger?
What a run for that 50.
Gio Ruggiero looking for his best finish. He's running 3rd right now. Enfinger is in 18th.
Sounded so dejected, like he was ready to throw in the towel on the series, Michael. Perhaps tonight it turns around.
We talked about the review of the restart.
Oh, wow.
Louis Majeski. Look at.
Here for restart violation.
Oh, see Heim? Damn, Reeves. Yeah, he pulled out of line too early before they got to the start-finish line.
Too early.
And Breidinger.
Jumped the lane before the start-finish line. Just before the start-finish line, looked like somebody jumped Grant Enfinger.
And that's so difficult to see as a driver.
So he'll have to make a drive-through penalty. Yep.
On these cameras, it looks really easy. So how'd you do that? And inside the truck, and in-car cameras, really difficult to see. So he's going to have to pit for a passenger penalty here. I assume they're probably arguing that, which is why he hasn't pitted right now. But
I mean, yeah, he pulled out early.
All that work, all that effort he put into getting that track position, getting back up front.
Of the drivers running in the top 10, well, Heim will get penalized. None of them have won a race this season. Hocevar and Byron are obviously the bushwhackers.
Well, it was called, and Corey Heim is now serving his penalty.
As a driver, Brad, do you understand what he's saying?
yeah, you can't see very well, so you're following the trucks in front of you. He's saying a truck in front of him moved out of line, and he was just following it. NASCAR's not seeing it the same way Corey is seeing it, obviously.
Now you just can't compound it by speeding on pit road with your pressure.
Yes.
That's easy to do as well. So he's going to remain in the lead lap. I think pretty much his chances of winning are gone, no matter what happens in this race. But he could still get a good finish with the caution were to fly here. He's back up to speed ahead of the leaders.
It is battle for 4th. Ben Rhodes battling the rookie Gio Ruggiero. Meanwhile, Carson Hocevar leading this race. He'll be in the race tomorrow. On FS1, the NASCAR Cup Series heads right here to the heartland of America as the biggest stars in racing look to bring home a victory.
Lane Riggs up to 7th.
Coverage of the Advent Health 400 begins at 1:30 Eastern with the green flag flying at 3 o'clock. That's only on FS1. Happy that Brad Keselowski's joining us here in the booth. I know it wasn't a good day in qualifying for you, Brad, but on the flip side, Chris Buescher.
Oh, spin! Mosak and Curry.
Trucks around the 44. Bailey Curry just taps the wall. Connor Mosak goes around.
Bailey Curry got sideways first. Mosak.
Yeah, break for these two running 8th and 10th. Big break though for Corey Hines, puts him back in this race.
Damn. It's just.
The seventh caution of the night. See there, 24 laps to go.
I got the left rear in the bin a little bit.
Well, that puts Corey on. Wait, is Heim the first car lap down?
This is racing up off turn 2.
Tony Breidinger will get. No, wait. Yeah, Corey. Well, Heim didn't get off the lead lap, so he's still. Or yeah, or maybe he was. No, Heim will be on the lead lap regardless.
They're trying to avoid the 44 spinning out. And it looks like
What the hell? Did they both spin out on their own? You stupid fucks.
Wild off turn 2, running right out next to that wall.
Okay, so the Curry did hit the inside wall rear first.
It's a lot different from speed.
Oh.
At 170 miles an hour, you can see that truck got loose. Like you said, Brad, now the 11 of Corey Heim is still in a hole.
See all the damage to the back of Connor Mosak from the contact of Chandler Smith.
Listen to the 44 right now.
Ha! Ah!
Yeah, but when you can do that, Jamie, at that speed and have minimal damage, to be able to race on, you know, it's just refining your craft. We know these guys are just driving right on the edge of control. They're just giving it all they got, especially this late in the race, and it just slipped with Bailey. And learn from that and move on.
Bailey's not full-time in this truck, but gosh, we talk about him so often. He does such a nice job. And I give him an A for effort. That could have been entirely worse.
Yes. You know, when you're living on the edge, though, and that's what you have to do in these race cars. You know, race cars, race trucks. If there's margin, you're not driving hard enough. That's right. You know, there should be zero margin, and sometimes you step over.
All right, so Tucker's taking a breath here. It'll be 22 laps to go at the line.
Setting ourselves up for a really big restart here.
Really wild restart.
Yes.
It's been wild tonight since lap number 1. Let's take a look back. Right at the start, you see it there. Our pole sitter, Jake Garcia, a little sideways, and then the contact going into turn 1.
This truck in trouble right off the bat. Speaking of fast,
he gets penalized for intentionally bringing out the caution. Meanwhile, Corey Hine picks up stage 1.
Issues for William Byron, leaving his pit box. Issues for Frankie Muniz, losing a tire.
But Byron hasn't had any other issues that we know of. Seems to be full song.
Another issue on pit road with Corey Hine. This was a big change in the race. You see that the pit gun broke.
and then Carson Hocevar established himself as the favorite. Then caution during pit stops and things just got all jumbled up.
Frankie Muniz goes around. This is the latest incident that brought out the seventh caution of the night. Connor Mosak, Bailey Curry.
That was synchronized spinning, wasn't it?
It sure was.
The highlight reel producers here in our booth, I think, deserve a little overtime pay.
That's right.
There has been a lot to show and talk about here today. No shortage of action.
What about that truck in third place? We talked, Jamie, about the struggles of Stuart Friesen. He's, I think he would take a third and get out of here. But you know what? He's going to drive it like he stole it. He's not going to, you won't know he would take third right now. He's going to try to win this race.
What's going to be really interesting to me, and what I'll be looking for on the restart when we go back green here in the next few laps, is the restarter in the fourth position. They are probably going to be the ones that dictate what happens on this restart. If they get a good launch.
So look who's in look who's this. Okay, the fourth place driver.
Outside lane
Second on the outside.
Giving them a push. The outside lane will have a significant advantage here and might be able to defeat Carson Hocevar if he picks the top lane. If they don't, Carson Hocevar is most likely going to just drive off on this restart.
Here we go.
Willie B will be on the outside of the front row. It looks like Gio
Ruggiero will be that driver to dictate what happens. Hocevar, Byron, Friesen, Ruggiero, Rhodes, Tanner Gray, Craftsman, Riggs, Chandler Smith, Sutton, Jones, Mills, Honeycutt, Enfinger, Garcia, Perez, Ankrum, Hemrick, Heim, and Majewski.
Looking at some SMT data, just talked to his team asking for comparative lap times between him and Carson Hocevar. Not surprised to hear it, Josh.
Stuart Friesen battled his way up to the third position during that last run. It's been a tough day for him during practice. He said that truck was not good. The good thing about it, though, he said they were on the both sides of their balance. So they were too tight at one point, too loose at one point. They knew in race where they needed to be to get this truck in position. Came over the radio just a little while ago, said the balance is finally neutral. They might have something to contend for a win during this last run, guys.
I like hearing that. For Stuart Friesen, did you see that? 68 races since his last win. You think he's a little hungry?
Very hungry. You know Stewart's on the gas. What about
that bright yellow truck on the road before there? Matt Craftsman has battled himself into a position.
It's all right. It'll be 20 to go when we restart.
that fourth place guy? That's going to dictate this.
Here we go. Green, green, green.
It's going to be very difficult for Carson Hocevar.
Hocevar is already clear. Big push from Ruggiero to Byron. I think. 3-4 wide. Tanner Gray on the outside. And there's a crow flying by the cars as well. Hocevar side by side. Tanner Gray is clear. The car's behind him. He's got a big run. He swings to the inside. He can't get past the number 7. 07 trying to hold on to the outside. Can Hocevar clear him? He will.
His teammate Gio Ruggiero gets around him, picks up the third spot. Battle up front. Carson Hocevar hangs on to it. Julian Byron, the 2016 winner here, trying to hang on for his second win at Kansas.
Williams' truck just doesn't quite look as good as Carson's truck. Carson's truck able to carry that run down into 3 and 4 and just barely clear him off the turn.
Dawson Sutton is P5. The driver who was held 2 laps earlier for a spin, for what was turned to be a purposeful spin. He's running. He's not in a position for his top 5. First one, I think, since one of his runs last year. Here's Lane Riggs trying to send it in. He's up to 5th. And yeah, deep in a 5, in a 2.
Getting darker outside.
All right.
Getting faster.
William Byron is using every trick he has in his book to try to close in.
Himes up to 10th already. He restarted in 20th. Come on.
That big penalty we saw right before this yellow.
Pass-through penalty.
11th now.
11th right now.
You gotta think
12th. Garcia just passed him.
Get a top 10 out of a day where nothing seems to want to go his way. That would be a
Lane Riggs up to 4th. He passed Gio Ruggiero.
Brandon Jones in that one truck. 2025 series. He's got a good run going.
3-line battle for 9th.
I'm going to swing to the inside and get by all of them. I can see it now. He's going to go for 9th place. And he does. How is he so freaking fast, man? Oh, Brandon Jones got a big run, but has to stall it out because otherwise he'd run into Heim.
Last week, Carson Hocevar jumped in the truck for the first time this season. And then on Sunday, what did he do? He started on pole for the first time in his Cup career. Now here he is leading this race, looking to bring home another Truck Series win.
Byron staying with him just a little bit better now.
Yeah, and also Lane Riggs is 4th. You see this behind these two, and Lane is closed right in on Tanner Gray.
He's he's been pretty fast. Remember Heath 2, he got caught a lap down. Ooh. He's pushing it hard, isn't he? Might go right up to the wall for turn 4. But Lane Riggs got caught a lap down in that red flag pit side road. He had the yellow. He's clawed his way back out of that here in the top 4.
You see, just as these two, the battle for the lead is really tightening up. Carson Hocevar's got it. William Byron wants it.
Not a quarter of a second.
Carson Hocevar has now led the most laps of the race, 61 and counting. As Corey Heim picks up another one.
Heim on to 8th place. Might get 7th too on this run alone.
Well here off of turn 4.
Wow, what a turn. Able just to pin that thing on that white line.
Rocket.
Sutton able to get him back on the tri-oval.
Really impressed with that 26 driver, Dawson Sutton, doing a really nice job. He did race here last year. Michael finished in the top 5. Now he gets to come back to a track for the second time, and he's doing big things.
There's a lot of big things happening up front. I think Lane Riggs is the fastest truck on the track. You just got to get past that last lap.
Riggs going for 3rd. Come on. Meanwhile, the top 2 are fighting. Well, they're close to each other. Well, they were. Riggs to 2nd, to 3rd.
And despite running side by side for 3rd, still a really fast lap time for the 34.
Let me look at his last. Okay. No. He's losing ground.
Stuart Friesen slipped back a little bit to 6th. He's got a mirror full of Corey Heim.
See, he's got a windshield full of BowserJrXD too, so really tight battling in the top 5.
Tricon garage sandwiching. He's the meat in the middle. Stuart Friesen hanging on.
Friesen going to the inside as you can get around BowserJrXD or get side by side. I don't think it'll work. You might have to go back to the top lane. He does.
As fast as he needs to get Gio.
I'm sizing this up for the whole bottom of this team. Pass through. He fakes to the bottom. Takes it to the top.
Stewart's going to try to slide up right.
I think Heim's going to go to the inside here. Try and get around Friesen. He does. Doesn't have necessarily the momentum though. Gets the side draft.
But the draft was too strong there. Even though he had that little extra speed than Stewart, you could see where his truck stalled out. Couldn't keep that run coming on to Stuart Friesen.
10 laps to go here at Kansas Speedway. Carson Hocevar with a 1-second lead over his teammate William Byron. Lane Riggs is digging, closing that gap behind William Byron.
Digging is right, JB. He's doing everything he can to close on these leaders.
0.3 of a second faster than William Byron that last lap with Lane Riggs.
9 to go in the race.
He's running out of time though. Should be 8 to go this lap by.
Another guy that's running out of time is Corey Heim. Battled back into the top 10, but not going to be enough. Another fast truck was at 11 tonight.
These are the races that really sting. When you have really fast trucks and have a little bit of.
All right, Heim gets 6th ahead of Friesen.
He's had 3 or 4 stingers this year.
Lane Riggs takes 2nd. He's got 8 laps to pass. He got him. He won't have to he probably won't have to deal with the 0-7 now.
And he was 0.2 faster than the leader that last lap. Lane Riggs was. So he's got a long ways to catch the leader, but
He's got to put in the best laps of his life. Come on.
Byron tonight was 2/10 faster dealing with him. So let's see what happens here.
1.5, 7 to go. You need about a quarter of a second a lap, basically, to have a good shot at it.
Whoa on the top, just really pushing that truck hard.
Look at that, right out to the outside wall. What a display of his truck control and talent right now.
Back in 2022, Carson Hocevar was in this position, leading at the end of the race. Ran out of fuel on the last lap. John Nemechek went on to win.
1.41. Gaining, but not enough.
Fuel is an issue now, so
Unless there's a caution, I don't think he's gonna catch him.
Fifth Truck Series win and his first since 2023.
Well, if Lane can get there, remember, he was not too happy with the mirror driving company driver that he called Carson Hocevar. So
they gave it 10th of a second.
This would be Riggs' second place finish to a Cup Series driver this season. Remember, he lost to Kyle Larson at Homestead. Ooh! That was 0.24 seconds gain.
Good spotter for Carson Osebar.
5 to go.
Let him know what's going on around him.
Oh, slow truck. Slow truck. Who is that? Is that Tanner Gray? He was in 14. He was in third position. He was in fourth.
That's the 15 truck. Guys, we were just talking about Tanner Gray.
What a great night it's been, but now
Is he going to make it back to pit road?
He's almost at his stop. Just before the entrance to pit road, do we stay green here?
The gap is
Tough decision to make.
He is limping his way.
105.
Just inside turn number
That's
4.
so dangerous. I mean, he might make it.
Don't think this will cost you.
Did he run out of gas or something? That's just bizarre.
get on pit road, even maybe duck into that an opening there. As you see, Lane Riggs continues to try to track down Carson Osebar.
It's like
next to the outside wall. This is a big turn for him. Look at the ground he's gaining.
Come on. Go Lane! Go Lane! 1,000. Oh my God! I think he just got rid of half the margin. Holy crap! He gained half a second. Go Riggs! Go Riggs! 3 to go.
He looks like Kyle Larson up there.
Come on! Lap traffic has been a weakness for the 7. Oh, did he hit the wall?
But he's still digging.
Oh, come on, keep going.
I love that about Lane. He is just on the gas.
Second time tonight we saw him touch that outside wall, but he's not giving up. Look at this gap.
Aggressive banking, trying to slide up that.
Second, behind Carson Osebar.
1,000. Gap is 0.41. 2 to go. Here's the battle for. I don't even know where this is.
Forced his way in there, but I'm interested in this 34 truck.
There he is up against the wall really tight.
But he made it work.
That gas shrinking.
And have a big run down the backstretch.
Trucks in front of him.
He's going to put it on the outside wall again.
I think this is where he needs to be.
Oh my God, look at this run coming from the 34. He's gonna have a huge run down up coming to the tri-oval. All right, white flag is out. Last lap of Kansas. Who's gonna take this one home? Riggs to the backside of Osebar. He ducked to the inside. Oh, there's contact! They both spin! They keep it straight! Holy crap! I think that might have cost Riggs the win. Oh, what a save! But man, here they come now. It ain't over. Riggs giving it all he's got. No, it's over here. They come to the start-finish line, and Carson Osebar wins the Heart of Healthcare 200. Oh my God. Oh, jeez. Damn. They both. That.
He said, please. He got the best seat in the house.
How did they both keep it straight?
That was awesome. I mean, Osebar, Leach won, but my God.
He held on to it there despite the contact. And that job that Lane Riggs did, running an inch off the wall and just throwing it all out there, that was an amazing.
That's racing right there.
He put it up against the wall in 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and got that big run. Oh, Chad Carson there.
That one's going to hurt Lane, isn't it? Just being that close, he can taste it.
That's Osebar's 5th career Truck Series victory. His first at Kansas. I think. Wait. I think I was this. Maybe it was actually. Wait. Yeah, it's his first at Kansas.
This looks like fun. 5th win in this series.
He's here for the wins, Brad. Nothing else matters. Don't have to worry about those points. There he is. All 6'6" of them.
6, 8, whatever he is.
He's the tall one. Certainly the tallest driver in the field.
Apparently, Carson Osebar gave Riggs the finger coming to the checkered. I wish I saw that.
All-star trucks, the 07 and the 7. And they battled till the end. William Byron in the 07 finished 3rd. There's Lane Riggs, finished 2nd again at Kansas. What an effort.
What a run. What a drive that young
I gotta see the replay.
I think the fans like what they saw tonight.
Yes, what a bad one. I want to hear what Carson has to say about this.
Look at Carson Osabar. No sweat on him. He is the winner, and he's with our Amanda Busick.
No sweat, but I think you can see that massive smile from Carson Hocevar as he excites the crowd here at Kansas Speedway. And man, I would love to know what was going through your mind as Lane Riggs was chasing you down. You guys contacted there on that last lap. How did you save that, Carson?
I just thought I'd make it entertaining. Were y'all entertained? No, it's yeah, that 34 truck was super good. Yeah, this truck was really good on the short run.
God,
he would get to us for how far back he was, but he was super good. And yeah, it's been a while since I've been in like a finish like that where it's just all out there. So credits to him. You know, I know he's going for everything there.
God.
I thought I was threw it away and it wasn't that bad, but I figured I'd kill it right here.
I did hear your team tell you to save that engine, that they got to use it, but I want to go back to the beginning of the race. You guys had to come down on pit road very early there to protect the right rear end, the tire. What's the importance of maintaining composure in those moments?
I knowing that it's not a season, right? Knowing that I get only 4 shots at this, right? It's you know, it's win or bust. So just taking care of it is most important, right? If that left rear blew, we just feel really stupid if it takes us out of it. So big thanks to you know, first off, Alnice, Cody Fall for giving me the opportunity to make that phone call. Mom and Dad, I love you. My grandma passed away a few years ago, so Grandpa, this is for you. Yeah, super cool. Thank you so much, Jeff Dickerson. I got to drive the 7 car one time, and that changed my life. And it looks pretty good when we get to drive the 7 a little bit more often.
In front of this crowd on their feet, Carson Hocevar, your winner here in Kansas.
Lane Riggs ties the season best with a 2nd place finish, man. You were ripping it towards the end, ripping up by the wall. Got to Carson Hocevar, but couldn't get around him. Made some contact. What more could you have done?
Man, I gave it my all. We were really down bad with the track position there, and about midway through the 3rd stage, we were about to take the lead, and we did the green flag pit stop. That really hurt us, and had to come from the 16th all the way into that green flag run to get all the way back to him. But yeah, last lap, I got to him, got into him a little bit. We both hit the wall. He won the race, and you know, I think he was mad at me. I think he flipped me off all the way down the front stretch coming to checker, but how can you be mad when you win the race, right? But it's all good.
I gotta rewatch that. Just to see the part where he sticks out his finger.
Place finish for Lane Riggs.
I love that. And I agree with him, don't you?
Yeah, I mean, I love the way he ran. He earned his way up to the front. Both these drivers put out a great display.
Kiss at the camera.
Right on the camera lens.
He gave the flag to
I love what he said. He got that shot to drive
fan.
the 7 car. Jeff Dickerson.
All right, Hocevar 1, Riggs 2nd, Byron 3rd, Heim 4th, Ruggiero 5th, Friesen in 6th, Jones 7th, Garcia 8th, Honeycutt 9th, Enfinger 10th. Tomorrow we have 2 races that I'm covering. At 8 a.m. Eastern Time, I'll have to find a way to watch the French Grand Prix. I believe it'll be on FS2 for the people who have that. On the and then, of course, at 3 p.m., we have the Advent Health 400 for the Cup Series. And at the same time, for those who also like to watch, we have the Motu Course de Monterrey, I think as it's called, which is to say, the 2 hours and 40 minute, okay, no, the TireRack.com Monterrey Sports Car Championship, a.k.a. the 160 minutes at Laguna Seca, which will have all classes but LMP2 contesting. Thanks to everyone who showed up today. Hope you enjoyed the race. BowserJrXD signing off.